SSL Fusion won Gear of the Year in 2018 from Sound On Sounds. But is it worth it today and beyond 2023 for vocals and mastering? Let's talk about it. What's poppin', gang? I'm 30 Killer Beats, and today I have the SSL Fusion from Solid State Logic that I personally bought. They did not send me this. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I've always wanted something from SSL, and I've always dreamed of having my own console. But instead of paying for a huge console, why not just get the SSL Fusion? You get most of the features from a console. Right now, I have it hooked up to my vocals, and I also have my vocals running into the SSL Fusion, which is so crazy that you can use this for mastering, you can use this for mixing, but why not try to use this for polishing your vocals? Maybe you have some really great effects and stuff like that, compressors and EQs, but maybe you just need something just to take it to that next level. I'm trying it out right now, and so far I've been enjoying it for vocals, for recording. It's just like a really good polisher, but we can talk about starting here. We have the input knob, and as you can see, when I'm turning it up, turning it down, it's basically turning up my sound. And then now we have the high pass filter. So right now it's set to off. And you know what I'm saying? This is my vocals right now with it set to off. And then when I'm turning it on to 30, this is pretty great for vocals. I mean, you're gonna roll that off anyway. So why not do it on the vocals? This is the polisher. So why not just polish it and take some of these low ends off? You got 30, you got 40, and then you got 50. And each one of these sound great. Honestly, for recording vocals, I think why not just leave it at 50? So this is the vintage drive that you get from SSL, from their consoles. Get a vintage drive, which sounds amazing. If you turn it all the way on the left side, it's basically the least amount of setting, versus you turn it all the way up, it's the highest setting. And you know, you also have this density here as well. Definitely try this out. Right now I got it turned on, and you can see the difference of how my vocals sound with it being on. And then let's turn it on a little bit more. Mic check 1 2. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, I appreciate it. Let me turn it down. How do you think it sounds? Honestly, I think it sounds really good. And maybe turn on this density for vocals. I mean, you know, you don't normally hear this stuff on YouTube. I don't think there is a video right now with someone trying this out on vocals. Like I said, I think this is a really great polisher just for recording vocals too, so you know, why not? And for vocals, this can add some really nice body to the sound. And let me just turn it off. Let me know what you think about the sound, and then let me turn it back on. Boom. Now you can see it sounds a little bit different. You can boost it all at around 30, 50, 70, and 90. Now, depending on which sound goes for you, you know, you can try this on kicks and stuff like that. I'm gonna run some songs through this thing, so stick tuned to the end of the video where you hear me running some trap songs through this thing, so you can see if it sounds more modern or if it amplifies the modern sound, even though this came out in 2018. So as you can see, you know, I got some of the highs boosted. I really like this for vocals, for boosting it at around 20K. It sounds super crisp. I'm turning up the highs right now, as you can see. So the next one's at 16. Let me go ahead and turn that one up. How do you think it sounds on vocals? Does it sound good? Let me turn it down. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button if you're getting help. And then we can boost the lows. As you can see right now, I have it on 50. And then let's boost the lows on the vocals. Let's boost it up right now to 70. Do you think that sounds great? Now 90. Do you think that sounds great on vocals? Let me turn it down. Maybe you think you want to, you know, take those out. Now I got it on 70. So, you know, it really depends on what you guys really want to do. I think this sounds really great on vocals. Next, we have the high frequency compressor. Now, basically, this is like a de-esser, and it takes out the harshness on whatever you're running through this. So if you're using this on a mastering, basically gonna take out that harshness and make it just sound a little bit more natural and just more tolerable to listeners. If you're using this on vocals, you can just basically de-ess it and get more of a cleaner sound. So now I'm turning it off, and how do you think it sounds, you know, when I'm having the de-esser on and then I'm boosting these highs, but then when I turn the de-esser on, boom, now it's gonna make it sound a little bit more polished, less fatiguing, and less harshness in the vocals. So I honestly, I think this is really great for vocals if you just want to make it sound a little bit more perfect before you start adding plugins. Next, we're going to move on to the stereo imager. Because this is only for vocals right now, you basically wouldn't do this when you're recording a mono signal. I mean, maybe if you have a stereo signal, you can probably use this if you're recording, but I don't think it's really necessary to use this for recording. But If we're going to try this out later on in the video. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you how wide and how much space this thing gives you. There's no point in using this right now in vocals, but we'll jump into this later on in the video. Right now is this transformer button. So if you guys want a transformer sound on your vocals, making it sound a little bit more 3D, a little bit more analog, and just definitely try this out right here. I can turn it off right now, and now let me know what you guys think. Do you sound better with it off? Now let me turn it right back on. Now it is on right now. How do you think it sounds? Mic check 1 2. Honestly, I think it sounds amazing for vocals. It just takes it out of to its element and just brings it on to something else. This next thing right here is the insert button. Now, if you're using this for mastering, you kind of want to add another limiter or compressor to it. And when I'm mastering, I'm basically going to use my successor compressor as a limiter for mastering. So if you guys want your songs mixed and mastered, let me know. Link in the description. You can book me for mastering sessions. So this is really great to have. If you hold it down, you got other options and stuff like that for moving it around in the chain, as far as like it being before and after the compressor and before and after the EQ and stuff like that. So that's really, really good to have that opportunity to change those around. So the next thing, you have pre-EQ. Same thing if you want to move the EQ around between the compressor and stuff like that. And if you have this engaged with the insert and then this at the same time, it also places it in a certain order depending on which one you have selected or not. And then of course you got the bypass feature. So now basically right now I have this bypass, so you basically don't have nothing of the SSL sound coming into this. You basically just running through the SSL with no EQ, no nothing, no effects or anything like that. And then now when I bypass it, let me know, do you think it sounds better or not? Does it give it a bigger difference? Is it annoying? Does it sound good? Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I think it sounds extremely polished and almost finished when you run your vocals through an SSL Fusion. Let's go ahead and just run some songs through this thing. Let me know what you guys think. All right, gang, so let me know what you guys think about that demo. Are you going to go pick up an SSL Fusion? Personally, I think it's worth it in 2023. Honestly, the price of these things are probably going to go up. You never know. Even some of your favorite songs you probably listen to, like Ski from Young Thug, Hot from Young Thug, have been ran through the SSL Fusion. So that's really, really great. This thing won awards and Grammys, bro. So let me know what you guys think. You guys stay safe. Make sure you guys add me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. Make sure you guys add me on Threads. You guys stay safe. Peace.